Week number 2 is sponsored by Stress. I'm Aaron, and I make things. This week, I want to give you all a window to what it looks like when I assign a typical Photoshop-like assignment. In this case, most of the kids that I have do not have a computer that is powerful enough to run either Photoshop, or they might have Chromebooks, which do not run Photoshop. They might run the apps that they have, but it's still not going to give them the immersive feeling as a real pixel-based editor. Luckily, there is a website that I have found that I've been using as a workaround for kids who do not have Photoshop. If the kids have Photoshop and they're able to run their programs through their computers, they're absolutely welcome to use it. But in this case, my workaround is called Photopea or Photopea. It's still a hot debate in the classroom. My assignments are separated by week, simply because I think it'll be easier to refer back to kids if they miss something. On my assignment, you will see that you have the schedule, the links to the website, and additional links on how to download images from Instagram. This is not how to create ransom notes, but how to make text look like ransom. The Google Slide, additional videos, plus more videos on how to create and use Photopea. So this week, my students are working on a scrapbook collage composition. They will use selection tools, clipping masks, coloring, blend modes, and then how to export successfully, right? So there's a ton of layering in this kind of like simple project. But if you consider all of the steps that they have to do, it's pretty hard. It's not necessarily a easy project. I introduce these students to Photopea, how it works, what it doesn't do, what it does do, what it can't do. There is one thing about Photopea that isn't as easy as you would love it to be, which is that its shortcuts are extremely limited. So your Command Z, your Command plus, your Command minus, your Command brackets, all of those things either work or they don't. So then you have to really find your way through the menu navigation and do the edits through clicks. I try to provide as much information with as little words as possible with my presentations, because kids just don't read things, and it's just a huge wonder in this education world. One of the great things that I was able to figure out is how to create GIFs of my actions and put them as a presentation. That way, if I have any kid who asks, how do I transform, how do I make a clip mask, whatever, etc., I can absolutely refer them to the specific slide, or they'll ask again, and I will cave in and show them by sharing my screen all over. But that's something I'm really working towards this year. I really need them to find things on their own. And so I make it as easy as possible. In addition to things like that, I make sure to provide good examples and bad examples of what I am either looking for or not. So now, if we open up Photopea, you get a window that looks just like this, right? So you can create a new project, open from computer, free templates, everything is in here, which is really awesome. You can open any of these files into Photopea. So file new, whatever. In this case, I'll turn it to 1350 and then hit create, and then boom, right? One of the great things about it is that your tools are on the left, your panels, and then your toolbars at the top. Everything's here, right? So image, layer, select, filter, view, window, everything's here. So this is really nice. This is a great way to use as a workaround. If all your students don't have Photoshop, you can just give them this website, and they should be able to save their files as Photoshops, as JPEGs, as whatever it is, right? Here's what a working file looks like. Plenty of layers. It's the same thing, right? You can put them all as folders, create these gradients, or use, blend modes and color adjustments. But But yeah, that's what the kids are working on this week. So overall, I would say that my second week was more stressful than my first, simply because of how you have to adjust hourly even more than what we would have to do in person. And that means teachers, I think that the adjustments that we have to do in minutes time really takes a deep toll into our own personal lifestyles. I would say that the second week became more stressful, and it's usually because of that like incredibly small percentage of students that stop being engaged or have not participated by turning in any assignments. And again, as teachers, we know that like those one or two kids, the lack of their engagement sometimes can outweigh the participation of everybody. Even though I did have some lack of participation from some of the students, the participation that I did have with them was incredible.
Like hanging out with some friends, and all the way on the right side, that's my cat. His name is Max. He kind of looks fat in there, but you know. Alright, next one. What I hope and want. Alright, so I want everyone to have the good dreams come true and have some good times. You know what I'm saying? And the quote that I always go through is probably put your ego on the shelf and love yourself. Now wait, hold on. Let me say that again. Hold on. Put your ego on the shelf and love yourself. Yeah. Alright, that's
Does that have like a Travis Scott sound to it where it goes yeah at the end of it?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Let's run it one more time and then end it with that. Yeah.
I got you. Alright. Put your ego on the shuffle, love yourself. Yeah. Ooh.
There it is.
Alright, thank you.
That was wonderful. I got to know them again through their presentations of themselves, having fun interactions with them, and seeing how goofy they can be. I thought was pretty heartwarming to finally feel like they're listening. I don't know what to expect for the next few weeks. It's Sunday today, and I still have to work on my weekly planners, make more gifts, make more videos, make more presentations. So we'll see how the next few weeks are going, but I hope everybody's still trying. I hope this video and this Photopea stuff can help out, even if it's one or two of you. Let me know what else I could try to provide. I'm open to ideas and suggestions, and especially if it helps people out, especially during this terrible time. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's make some things.